Picture this, a man named Eli, living his life in the spaces between moments, always waiting for that one defining instant that would split his existence into before and after. Every single morning he'd wake up with butterflies in his stomach thinking, today's the day. Today everything changes. You know that feeling right before a thunderstorm? When the air feels electric and you're just waiting for that first crack of lightning. That was Eli's entire life. Walking to work, he'd constantly look over his shoulder, convinced someone was about to tap him on the back with life-changing news. Sitting at his desk, drowning in spreadsheets, he'd stare at his phone, waiting for it to ring with that one call that would turn everything upside down. But here's the thing, that moment never came, not once. Yet the feeling, that constant anticipation, it stuck to him like a shadow that wouldn't fade even in the darkest room. Every evening, when the train doors would slide open with their familiar hiss, Eli would just linger, standing there on the platform thinking, maybe this is it. Maybe someone will bump into me, drop something mysterious, and suddenly I'll be living in a different story. But no, people just shuffled past, lost in their own worlds, their own tired routines. His friends would joke about it. There goes Eli, they'd say, looking like he's waiting for an invitation to his own destiny. He'd laugh it off, but deep down, he believed it. He felt this invisible thread pulling at him, whispering, just wait. Tomorrow, next week, it's coming. Time didn't stop for Eli's waiting game. His hair started thinning, his office changed, he moved cities. But that feeling, that expectation, it followed him everywhere like a loyal but disappointing friend. Then came this one autumn night. The air was crisp, filled with the smell of wood smoke, and Eli found himself in a park, listening to the soundtrack of other people's seemingly more exciting lives. The leaves crunched under his feet as he sat down on a bench, and there was this old woman next to him feeding pigeons. She looked at him with these eyes that seemed to see right through him, and said something that hit him like a punch to the gut. You look like a man waiting for a train that doesn't run anymore. That's when it hit him. All those years of waiting, of living in anticipation of something grand, something life-changing. Maybe that was the story all along. Maybe the real twist was that there was no twist, and the real challenge was learning to live in the now, not in the someday. Sometimes the most profound moments aren't the ones we're waiting for, but the ones that find us when we finally stop waiting.